Hey guys, what's up? Serena here from thriftiving.com. So what's the one place in a room when you're painting you despise painting? Well, if you're like me, it's the ceiling. Guys, I hate painting ceilings. So I'm working on my bedroom. It's March. I want a really beautiful room for the spring, and I don't want to spend a lot of time painting the ceiling, but it really needs to be done. So in this video, I'm going to show you how I'm going to use the Homeright paint stick. It fills with paint in this tube so that you don't have to dip and roll. I don't want to do that. I just want to push and roll, right? We're going to get this ceiling painted quick so we can move on to the other fun projects for the room. Are you ready? Let's paint this ceiling. Okay, so now that you've got all your furniture in the center of your room, you've got everything covered, now you can make sure you've got all your supplies. Now, this is not ceiling paint. I wanted to make sure that it was 0 VOCs, volatile organic compounds. I think that's what it stands for. You're also gonna need, of course, your paint stick. Don't forget that, silly. And you're gonna need some towels. Make sure you have some rags. You're gonna need a paintbrush, okay? I know we're gonna be using this, but you are gonna need a paintbrush for when you're cutting into the corners. I'll show you that in just a moment. And of course, just an old cup or a paint cup. And you know you need a butter knife, right? If you don't have one, make sure you have one in your tool set. They come in handy for a lot of things. So this is a really bright white that's gonna make this room pop. But you know what? We're not ready yet, because you have to look at your ceiling and make sure that it's ready. You know, you gotta kind of like maybe wipe it down a little bit and make sure that it's smooth. So let's do some of the prep work first, and then we're gonna fill this paint stick and get started. If you're doing any kind of sanding, you better have a mask like this that's gonna protect you, okay? Don't take any chances. Okay, so we're ready to get started. We've fixed any sort of imperfections in the ceiling, and we are ready to suck up this paint. We're gonna stick this tube down here in the paint, right on the side. Make sure that the fill stick is across from you, not on the same side, and that this is at a 45-degree angle. What I like to do is put it in here and just press it and make sure it's a nice tight seal. And then I just pull, and you'll see the paint come up the stick. All right, so I've started to push some of the paint out. You see some of the paint starting to come out, right? Let's paint. And because I've got this drip tray on there, it should prevent spills from falling onto the floor. All right, so we are finished. All the painting has been done. I've cut in with the paintbrush, and now we are ready to clean up. Now that you've got all your... Maybe I don't have to do this. Maybe I'm getting crowd molding. I don't know. Maybe the crown molding fairy will come and deliver me crown molding. Maybe? Let's hope, because that stuff is expensive. And I feel like I should mention the obvious. This big ceiling fan that should obviously come down when you're painting a ceiling. So I'm gonna paint around it. I'm gonna be a little lazy, I'm not taking this down.